It's the Temu first anniversary surprise. I'm going to show you some cool outdoor gear I got and tell you all about the sale. Let's check it out. All right, so before we get into this gear here, I want to tell you a little bit about the sale. This is going to be their first anniversary surprise sale, okay? The benefits are you're going to find a bunch of $1 best sales, and if you follow my link, download the app and use my coupon code, you search with my coupon code, which will be down there. Okay, you get the app on your phone, you put that coupon code in search, you're going to get $100 in a coupon bundle. Just for doing that. You're going to search for my coupon code, which is DKC9657. You're going to find it right there. You'll see it down below too. You can copy and paste it and get yourself a really good deal. So what I want to do is go into the few things that I picked up, okay? Unfortunately, one of them is out of stock, and I'm going to show you that first because it's something that I really wanted to share with you guys, but it's not in stock anymore. Now, it might be back in stock, so I still share it. If you are looking for stoves, okay, definitely check out Temu. They have more stoves than you don't even know what to do with, okay? And don't forget, folks, there are thousands of awesome things you can buy for $1 during this anniversary sale. This month only, okay? It's just for September. So you definitely want to check that out if you're interested in doing it. So what we're going to do is take a look at the stove first. I want to show you how this works. This is a very unique little stove. I wanted to try these out. I've seen them all over the internet. This little guy here, and it is Karura. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's definitely a neat little stove. Now, you would think this runs on maybe, isobutane or something, but it doesn't. It runs on these, and I intend to use the heck out of this stove because of that. These are cheaper than running on your isobutane or whatever. So to load it up, you're going to take this off. Underneath here, you got a little magnetic thing. We've seen how those work. They work fairly well. You want to line the notch here with the notch at the bottom down here. I don't know if you can see that. There's the notch at the bottom, okay? You're just going to insert it like so. And I'm nowhere near the notch. There we go. Insert it, and it snaps into place. And that's it. The magnets will hold it, okay? So then you turn it over. And I'm going to put this stove cover back on there. And there you go. Ready to go for you. So it's definitely a cool little item. I wanted to share it with you, even though it's out of stock, because these things come in and out of stock. And one thing's for sure, if you're looking for an inexpensive starter kind of camp stove, Temu is the place to check out. They got a ton of them on sale. So next up, we're going to cover the drone here. Now I'm going to roll in some footage from this drone. This is a very inexpensive drone. I was really shocked. Drones normally of this size and class are a whole lot more expensive. This was $115, all right? Really not bad for a drone. Now, what's my purpose for having a drone? How is that a prepper item? Well, I think for spending money for $115, you can get a drone that gives you awesome bird's eye view of your property. All right. One of the nicest things about this is that's what it's made to do. It goes up. You got a really clear picture. You can see everything around you. You don't have to go outside to do it either. You just connect to this, leave it outside, start it up, head on up, and you can see. Now, some of the video I shot was kind of rocky because I was messing around with the controls on the drone, learning how to use it. It is fairly stable when you leave it in one place. If I took it up to about 100 feet and just pointed it at the house over there, you can see how stable it is. But I was also playing with it, learning the controls. Very simple app. One of the things that got me was how quickly this thing connected to the GPS signal. I mean, this thing was just like right on it. I've had other drones that I messed with that I haven't reviewed because they were so bad. They take forever to connect to the GPS signal. The app would crash. This thing, perfect. And it'll show you what app to use. They have a fairly decent instruction manual here. They'll show you how to operate it, and the app, manual for the app itself. Okay, really simple. Comes with 3 batteries, which is really unique because normally they come with 1 and they're very expensive. This comes with 3, and your controller. Very neat little system. It's a 1-axis gimbal. It's very stable hovering. You'll notice when I took off, you can see where it's windy out and the thing's moving a little bit, but it's basically staying right in place. So very impressed with it. Let me roll in some footage from this and show you it takeoff and landing. All right, I'm going to try and take off here. I'm going to start it out and it'll tell me confirm takeoff, and there we go. And we are up in the air. I'm going to bring it down so you can see it. We're up in the air. I'm going to give you a quick look at the screen here, if you can see that, so you can see how I'm controlling it. What I'm going to do with this is I'm going to fly it around a little bit and give you some video, let you see what it looks like. Just take some various shots around the area here, and we can judge from that and see how you like it. So far it's very controllable. It is a little windy out here right now, so you can see it's kind of keeping itself stable right where I left it, so that's really cool. All right, let's take it up. Let's take a look at some of the video I shot, and we'll bring you back for the landing. There it is, returning to home and turning off. Gotta love that. That's cool. All right, it's actually pretty impressive. I know I was kind of jerking the camera around a little bit, moving it quickly, but all in all, very easy to control. And it is GPS enabled, so you do get that little bit of a more stabilization kind of factor to it. It does have the avoidance system up here, so it will avoid obstacles. And I did try that when I was flying it outside. I kind of flew it near my my pole for my ham wire antenna, and it would not go any further. It came up to the pole and just stopped and sat there. So definitely a cool little thing. I think for a prepper that wants to kind of look around their property and see what's going on, you don't need to spend $1,000. These things do the job. Very clear picture, as you saw, and they do what they're supposed to do. You get three 3.7 volt, 1500 milliamp hour batteries. Takes about 2 hours to charge up the batteries. I found about 2 hours. You'll run for about 16 to 18 minutes, but you got 3 batteries, so you can always land and replace it. And you heard the low battery warning at the end when I was landing, that little beep, 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 beep. I've been flying it a lot more longer than 16 minutes. I was kind of worried about getting it on the ground, but definitely a cool little system. I really, really like it. Really nice, clear image. Again, you're not going to get the DJI, perfect, flawless, flat, image, but you don't need that for what you're doing with this as a prepper, and you don't need to spend a ton of money. Plus, if this thing crashes, not the end of the world. It's not like you just lost $1,000. So I definitely like this. This is staying in my preps. I'm going to be using it to check out what's going on around me. I'm really, really happy with it. All right, last up. Now, the summer is ending, okay? We're getting closer to the winter. Now's a good time to start thinking about what you're going to buy for next summer to keep yourself cool. This is one of those little mini cooling fans. You are going to fill it up with water. However, the neat thing about this one is it doesn't soak you down. It's perfect for what I wanted for. You just add a little bit of ice and water on the top. You do have to be careful because there is a gap back there. It will overfill, so you don't want it spilling everywhere. But it's nice and quiet, really not loud at all. Works great when you want to cool yourself off a little bit more, maybe save a little money on AC with the prices of electricity going up. So what I'm going to do with this is plug it in. I'm going to show you all the controls on front here. It does have a light mode. You can go with a low or high on the air conditioning, the timer, and your fan speed. And to fill it up, you're simply going to open it up and pour your water in here. Now I'm going to get some ice cold water, plug this thing in, and show you how it works. So I do have it plugged in, and this does not have an internal battery. You are going to need to plug this into something. However, as you can see in back there, it does come with a USB plug, so this can run off a power pack. I ran this out here with a power pack for about 4 hours, and that was a 10,000 milliamp hour little battery pack. So on a power station, this thing would run forever. So what I'm going to do is dump in some water here, and I really like the fact that for once one of these systems came out and it doesn't soak you with water. Like, I would feel confident sticking this on my desk and not worrying about getting my computer equipment damp or humid, or it doesn't soak you down. You just feel the coolness. Now what we're going to do is take a reading here in the front. Okay, and I'm showing 82 degrees, 83, whatever. Okay, let's turn it on. There we go. And I have it on low. We're going to put it on high. Oh, wait. There we go. Okay, it's on high. I'm going to turn up the fan speed a little to high. We're going to let that run a bit, and you've got the deflector here, so you can point that down any way you want. I'm hopefully not getting that in the camera mic. Otherwise, you're going to hear I'm going to put the light on for you. And the light does change. It's kind of neat. I don't know if you can see it in this green there. I don't know if you can see it in the light here, but it will kind of rotate through the colors. So it is kind of a neat little mood piece. But to keep yourself cool in an emergency while you're out camping or bugging out or whatever, definitely a cool little item. So let's let it run a bit. cool off a little, and let's see how cold we can get it. All right, been running about 5 minutes. I got a 56-degree reading off the front, so it's definitely cooling off. And something like this, super easy to use. It's like $41, can't beat it. These things are so much more expensive in the stores, and I do like it because it's big enough. It's not one of those little tiny ones as seen on TV ones that don't seem to want to cool off anytime soon. These actually cool off pretty quickly. They do a really good job, and you got your timer up there too. I forgot to tell you, you can run it for 8, 6, 4, 2 hours. If you want to run this next to your bed while you're getting ready to go to sleep, something like that will work just fine. So definitely a cool little item. Definitely handy. And again, even though we're starting to move into the cold months, now's the time to start shopping for summer clothing in secondhand stores. Check out your local stores as well. You know, something we discussed on the radio show last night was how our local thrift stores are starting to see good deals. So definitely check that out for your summer clothing and stuff, because it's coming around again. So you're definitely going to have summer again. So this is something I think you should probably pick up and have around for those times when you need a little bit of cooling. And all in all this stuff is pretty darn awesome. I did get some water there, spilling it in. But the drone, the little stove, and there are plenty of other stoves. Even though this one's out of stock, there's plenty of other stoves in stock. And I really like the drone for a matter of surveillance, for a matter of keeping an eye on things. And the price, you can't beat it. And there's even cheaper ones on there if you want to go lower than that. But this one has given me no problems at all. Works really, really well. And of course, love that fan. It's really handy out here actually today because it's a little bit warm and humid. And even in the humidity, it seems to be working pretty well. Anyway, folks, that is the Temu first anniversary surprise. I'm showing you some of the outdoor gear I got. I'm going to try and get some more stuff and let you know what's good and what isn't. But you definitely can get this deal here. You can find a bunch of $1 sales and get your $100 coupon bundle. Download the app, search for my code down below, DKC9657. Okay, and you can find all that stuff, your $100 coupon bundle, plus all of the things that you can buy for $1 during the anniversary sale month. Definitely check them out. All sorts of gear there, and especially for a prepper on a budget, can't complain. You know, good stuff. The few items I have purchased from them in the past were all flawless. They all still work. Everything's fine. And you're probably going to see that stove a lot more in the channel because it's so darn easy to take out. You know, I got a locker full of stoves and gear and stuff that I use in the channel, plus a storeroom full of other gear. And I keep some stuff outside, and that's going to be one of those things that I keep out there. Anyway, folks, I thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to check out the Temu link down below. I will leave links for this and this. Unfortunately, there is no link for this because it's out of stock. But definitely check out the drone and definitely check out that. This was amazingly easy to set up and fly. I've had some of these smaller drones, you know, the no-name type drones. And man, I'll tell you, I've been sitting outside for 10, 15, 20 minutes trying to get it to connect. Then maybe it'll take off, but it's not very responsive to the controls. Forget it. Just get one of these little guys, use it as a surveillance tool around your home to keep an eye on things, and you can't go wrong. I mean, it's really simple to fly and use. Anyway, folks, that's the video for today. Check out the Temu links down below. Don't forget my code. Get yourself that $100 coupon bundle. And don't forget to check out all our other links, our Amazon affiliate store down there. Even if there's nothing in the shop you want, just shop with the link. It really helps us out. Our freeze-dried wholesalers link. Don't forget to check that out, folks. We got new products there. We're going to have some more videos coming up this month. That link will save you 15%. Our My Patriot Supply link, that's preparewithiridium.com, preparewithiridium.com, and our Thrive Life freeze-dried food store. I thank you guys for watching. Stay safe and stay prepared.